right, we are at the park right now. There are so many lizards, so many squirrels.
You guys, there are probably like 10 iguanas all over here.
Oh my gosh. Where's he going? Binham's the wrong way, dude. Yeah, so there's a little squirrel right here. Oh, it just jumped. Get it, Finn. Jump, bro. You got it. Oh, he sees it. He sees it.
If you're new to our channel or have not seen this, Finn seriously thinks he can climb trees. He's always trying to like jump up them and climb them. There's squirrels up in this tree right now. He checks every tree just to see. I feel like he can smell them. Finny, where are they? Go find them. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh, he looks like a little bunny just hopping through the grass.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, what better way to start off the day than cute little Finn running after squirrels and iguanas
The cutest thing
at
ever.
the park. Oh my gosh,
I love
seriously,
it.
like 20 of them just jumped into like the mangroves right here
it's
in
so
front of the
cool.
park. But oh my gosh, he is in heaven, you guys. They actually do jet ski rentals right over here if you're ever come to Fort Lauderdale.
You get asked that a lot. They do jet ski rentals right there, and just on the other side, so like where those white trucks are, they do kayak rentals.
Yeah.
So this is like a park that's just nearby us, and he loves it. Pure heaven right now. Pure heaven. This is it.
He has like a permanent little puppy smile
Yeah.
on his face. Oh my gosh.
It does our heart good.
Well, I think this might be one of our most favorite summers ever, everyone, because the Bingham house just got a lot more fun.
This is a slushy machine.
Oh my god, we're talking about how fun to take this up by the pool because we have a little kitchen area up there, and we can make people homemade slushies or milkshakes as well.
It does, you know, they bring them all to the yard. Also, it does have other modes as well. It has frappe, cocktail, there's the wine, milkshake, slushy, then it has the self-cleaning mode. Plus, it's super easy to use. All you do is literally pour this in.
And so whatever you pour in, it just has to have a certain sugar content, right?
Yeah,
So
at least
you can't
5%.
At least
which
5%.
this soda definitely has at least 5%. Yeah, so this is a pineapple drink. With
Wait, that's
peanut
smart.
flour, right?
Okay.
I used to make drinks, like blend drinks. Virgin, just for the record. Back in college. And I got really, really good at it.
Put a little water in there to...
You know, make it healthy. We'll put it on slushy mode right here. You can set the thickness. I'm gonna do a little bit thicker because I like that. Boom, there we go. So it's gonna start spinning this and it'll be ready in about 15 minutes. It is ready to go, just beeped at me, it's got a little snowflake.
Look at how thick this thing got.
It is thick, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I got a little straw here, but I may need a spoon because this baby be thick.
I'm excited to see it come out of the thing. I'm so curious to see. Let's see.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
Jared's first slushie. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. That is really thick. Holy cow. I can't believe it.
What? Yeah, see if you can suck that up through a straw. Oh, you can. Oh.
Oh, dang, that's good.
Is it really?
Wow. That tastes like I'm at an all-inclusive resort. Oh my gosh, that tastes so good.
Well, we're definitely gonna have to play around with different combos. Let us know any down below you want us to try.
Yeah, that is really good.
But you guys, this thing is awesome. So we will link it down below, but it has like an Amazon Choice Award, awesome reviews. Let's just say it's bringing a lot of smiles around this house.
All right, decided to upgrade it. Check it out. So we got the slushy machine, we got the water machine, we are set and ready to go. I've already cleaned it out, so it's good to go for the next one.
You know what I was thinking?
Huh.
You should try a root beer float. Like you could do the root beer, turn it into slushy, and then add like some ice cream. Like
That
vanilla
sounds
ice cream.
delicious, yeah.
Just thinking out
Just
loud.
saying, guys.
These are the flowers my sister got us, and they're still like
Ooh.
so fresh. This has been, how long have we been home? Over a week.
Yeah.
Like a while now. I've been changing out the water and like kind of cleaning them out every once in a while, but they just bring me so much happiness. They're so bright and cheery, and
Yeah, they're very colorful.
I know, right? I think they're so pretty, so.
Look at
I
that.
know, they're lasting a long time.
Yeah.
Also, our video went out not too long ago asking any of your guys' experience with your transfers and advice on like if you do any testing or certain things like that. And so many of you guys are leaving your transfer experiences, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
I've been reading through some of them, and I will say a lot of you guys are recommending to wait to do some of that more extensive testing like the immunology and the ERA. I've read a few, and I've done some research online too, people saying that the ERA is kind of painful, and maybe until you have another failed transfer, maybe wait on that. So I don't know, when we talked to the doctor, she mentioned we could actually just add in some of the medicines into our next transfer without doing the testing, like the antibiotics and things like that, just to even help with that. So I think maybe that's the way I'm leaning. I'm gonna keep reading a lot of your guys' stories because they're so good. So thank you for sharing those. Also on timing, quite a few are saying just to jump back into it, which I get because you're saying like you don't want to like shock your body again. However, our doctor did tell us at least 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, she specified at least 6 to, like, so minimum of 6.
Yeah, depending on, because here's the thing, you have to wait for your cycle to start before you can start. That's why we were thinking June, because we're already in April, so we missed this window, and then May. Plus, with us traveling to Utah, you guys, it's just like a lot. We have to coordinate and plan, and so that's like a whole other aspect to it.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, like, we gotta like figure out a car situation. We gotta figure out where we're gonna stay. We gotta figure out Finn. We gotta figure out food. It's like a lot of stuff.
There's just a lot to it. I will say, I think if we do the transfer out in Utah, this next one, we will be coming back here sooner. We're not gonna stay out there for like 2+ weeks. That was just too much.
Yeah, it's too much, too hard.
And our doctor actually said you could travel after the princess days, after those 2 days, just fine. And so I definitely think we will be coming back for that. However, the clinic that I went here to do like my outside monitoring, the testing, I really liked.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to talk to them, see how much they charge for transfers, see how it works with them, because I really like that doctor, and to be able to do it here in Florida would be,
I know, and they're like incredible.
Yeah, they were so nice.
Yeah.
The tricky part is our embryos are already in Utah, and so just to get them to Utah from where they came from
was a huge ordeal, so it almost makes
like
more sense to just go back to Utah.
I know. So depending on logistics and that, I am gonna research it though, because we may just like move them out here depending on how that goes. So that's one thing I need to like start looking into, talk to that doctor about. We really liked our doctor out in Utah, but it is like it's a lot more to travel out there than we were anticipating. So
yeah, it's more in everything, just like more exhausting for us. It's more to coordinate, it's more money, it's just everything.
Oh, it's just everything. Yeah. So we're gonna be looking into the logistics with that. Also, I have been seeing a lot of questions come through asking about if we would ever transfer 2 embryos. There's a lot to this. Maybe we should sit down for a second. Jared's arm's gonna like fall off holding the camera. But basically, we have always talked about how we think it'd be awesome to have twins. Yeah. Now, we do realize with twins come, you know, there's more. Yeah,
there's more risk, you know.
There's more risk.
Yeah, like there's more risk like for like the twins, there's risk for the mom, like.
Yes.
And you know, everything we ever looked at, and we've said this before in a previous video, but in case you knew, everything that they say is that it's best to have, like the goal is to have 1 healthy baby, 1 healthy mom. Yeah,
so now I know back in the, like a few years ago even, in the IVF world, it was pretty common to transfer more than 1 embryo, but most doctors we've talked to, and then our doctor here, like most of them won't even transfer 2 nowadays.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't think that's like, in case some of you guys are thinking out there like, oh, it's probably just a money reason. Like, it's not that.
Yeah.
It's more of just like, they really just want to have like the 1 healthy baby, 1 healthy mom, because back in the day, like a lot of the embryos just weren't tested.
Yeah, they weren't, especially if they're tested and they know they're genetically normal. Because it just increases your risk for that. However, you guys, we did talk to our doctor on that call, and we asked her about transferring 2 this time, and she did say she recommends just doing 1. but she would be open to 2 if we really wanted to try 2.
Yeah, so she gave us the go-ahead, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so that is one thing we are considering now. As we mentioned, the rest of our embryos, they are pretty low graded, and so that's why we're thinking of maybe trying 2, just to increase the possibility of at least one of them hopefully
I mean, if both did, that would be fantastic.
Oh yeah, we would
love, oh yeah,
over the moon. Obviously, so Jared, actually, there's twins on his side of the family.
My mom's a twin.
Your mom's a twin.
Yeah.
Lindsay has twins. We have some cousins that have twins. So we're definitely familiar. We obviously get there can be risks that go with that. But there's risk kind of with everything in pregnancy as well. So, and that's where we're kind of like, okay, we're leaving that up to God. Like if we're supposed to have twins and 2 of them sick, that's like meant to be.
100%, 100%.
So we are very much open to that, and we love that the doctor did say. Now this was kind of interesting. She did say they're in the process of putting a policy in place where they will only transfer 1. She's like, but it's not in place yet. So I would allow you guys to do 2 here. But let me know down below. I'm sure there's many people with different experience, especially like I said, years ago, it was really common to do 2, 3. And
I think nowadays, like for them just to do 1, I think it's more of like a liability issue, or it's just kind of like they want to make sure that they're protected.
Yeah, probably, and obviously, we get there's risk with twin pregnancies as well for babies and mom, and so we understand all that. But that is definitely something we're really, really considering this time, is transferring 2 in hopes that hopefully both of them stick. You know, that would be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
But then also increasing our chances of at least one of them sticking. So. I don't know, we're kind of excited about that. We almost did that the first time.
Yeah, we came really close.
We went back and forth. That was one thing we discussed. We went back and forth, but since we had that one really great graded embryo, our doctor highly recommended we just try that one first. Yeah. So we did, and then obviously with that not sticking. So I think we're more open now to trying to. I mean, I'm 35, you guys, so we still have a few years, but that still gives us a few years to try and hopefully get a sibling, even if 1 just makes it, you know? Yeah. Even like we said, at the end of the day, if we're only supposed to have 1, we will be so, so grateful. We love siblings. We love our siblings so much, so that would be so fun.
Some of them.
Some more than others.
Just kidding.
You know who you are out.
Just kidding, family. I love you.
If you guys didn't know, we're both super close with all of our siblings like this. Anyways, so that's just, we can use each other like that. But anyways, yes, so that's kind of... Yeah,
that's honestly what we're thinking. That was probably one of the questions we received by far the most, was that.
And both here and over on Instagram. Also, you guys, I am wanting to do a Q&A because I cannot even tell you how many messages, emails, like we are just getting bombarded right now. Which
like thousands.
So amazing. It's so amazing. Everyone wants to share their experiences and share their advice. However, like I feel like we need to like condense it into one spot as well, so we can like see them and see the common questions and try to get to as many as we can. So comment down below if you have any questions regarding embryo adoption, IVF, like male factor infertility, just any questions like that. And we'll probably do a series of Q&A videos on some of those topics, just because, there's just so much info out there, and so many of you guys are needing information and looking for information. I'm sure that's why a lot of you are even here on this video right now. You're looking for information.
And if you have the answers to that, like you have like the information to the questions and you see them, we mentioned this in our previous video, but like please answer it, because it's gonna help. I mean, it helps everyone. And Brittany talked about yesterday, like she's been thinking about doing like some type of like group or
I don't know,
community
like
thing,
community support of people actually going through similar things, just so you can find others to like you know, network with and relate with and feel supported with. I just think it's so important, especially when it comes to things like male factor infertility that's just not talked about a lot.
It's not talked about.
Also,
it's a hard thing to go through.
IVF is becoming more and more common for sure to talk about, but especially like embryo adoption, male factor infertility, even getting a micro testing. I know a lot of people say my husband's in the same position, like we're gonna be.
I get it, man. You don't want to talk about that, and it's like the most, you know, it's like the last thing you want to admit, you know. But yeah, it's a good thing to put out there, and it's a good thing to share and to like, you know, bounce, you know, ideas off of someone else, even just like feelings and how you're,
I was gonna say
everything.
I've even seen some comments come through saying like, I don't personally, you know, deal with infertility, but I have friends or family that do, and just seeing your guys' experience has helped me be more understanding of like just how the process of it all and how emotional it is and just all that goes into it. So I love that fact as well. Even if you don't deal with that, you can kind of relate. Yeah, and I also like, I mean, I kind of just hope, even if you don't deal with any of this stuff, you know, I would just kind of hope that like the message that's being conveyed here is that, you know, life is full of a lot of trials and a lot of challenges and a lot of things that are just like unexpected, not fun, but you know, you can persevere, you can get through it, and it's hard and difficult, but it's always better in the end. Yeah, that's for sure, you guys. And we're, you know what, I think day by day, we're obviously getting a little bit better. I have my moments, Jared has his moments. I will say, reading so many of your stories about having failed transfer, it just is showing me it's so much more common than we thought. Than it working on the first time. So that's making me feel a little bit better. And a lot of you guys are saying it's just like a numbers game too. It's just a lot of the time you just don't even know. So you kind of just have to let go with that and just trust 100%. God. And if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. What's the phrase? Let God and let go, or something like that. I can't remember, but I probably, what was that, live, laugh, love? I don't know, one of those, you know, phrases. I botched it, I don't know what it is. Live, laugh, love. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so yes, you guys, hopefully that is helpful to some of you guys out there. But yeah, let us know any questions you have down below, and then we will be doing some Q&A videos coming up here pretty soon. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. So thank you. I will continue. I'm sure more messages are going to be coming in on transfer experiences, and we'll continue reading that and kind of see testing wise what we feel good about. Acupuncture is something we did not do on this transfer that I think I am going to incorporate in our next transfer. So many people like say acupuncture is huge. See that a lot as well. So these ones you won't be giving me the shots, buddy. So you get out with that one. Hallelujah. More needles though? Don't we get enough needles with that? Yeah, that's right. Why I'm a little confused, but I guess if it works, it works. So anyways, you guys, well, it is about dinner time here. I'm really excited because I am cooking up one of our favorite recipes. I think I've shared this recipe before on the video, but it's so easy and delicious. So if you're looking for like an easy weeknight meal, basically it tastes bomb. Yeah, you just throw it all in the oven, but you take boars and cheese. There's actually a dairy-free kind at Trader Joe's in case you're dairy-free that tastes delicious, but you just take like a block of that and put it in a pan. About 8 to 10 cloves of garlic in there, a little bit of olive oil, and then you put cherry tomatoes. We love mushrooms, so I do like a whole thing of mushrooms. And then you can do any kind of meat or just do a vegetarian as well, but I'm doing like a garlic sauce, chicken sausage in there and some chicken as well. And then you roast that in the oven for like 30-40 minutes just until it's like soft. Mix it around, and then you throw in a bag of spinach. Yes, I know it sounds like a lot, but it like wilts down, and some pasta, and it is like the most delicious little pasta bake. So anyways, I'm gonna get started on that for dinner. But yes, you guys, we love you all so much, and thank you again for just all the love, all the support, sharing your experiences. We just have the best community here on the internet. We love you guys. And with that, I'm gonna get to cooking, and we'll see you all next time. See you guys, love you. Bye.